We are back here on the Lynn Hayes Freeland Show. We are celebrating the opening of, I keep saying the new Mount Ararat Community Activity Center. The center has actually been around for 20 years, but they've got a new home. It's on Negley Avenue. We should probably talk about that a little bit, and the fact that there is an opening coming up where the public can come in and check it out.
Absolutely. So as you mentioned, it's at the corner of Stanton and Negley, which is a major intersection in the East Liberty area. That building has been vacant for probably the past 6 or 7 years. And so it's exciting for us to have a new home, but it's also exciting for the community. And we've been receiving a lot of feedback from the community because it has been vacant and a kind of an eyesore on that corner for such a long time. The building itself is wonderful. As Pastor mentioned, it's 38,000 square foot. We have a full gym, cafeteria, classrooms, office space, computer lab, a nice, beautiful, large kitchen, and also tons of outdoor space for our children to be able to play in a safe, secure area.
Awesome. Now, can the community lease the building or lease rooms in the building for special events?
Absolutely, and partner with the Activity Center for things that are taking place in the neighborhood. We were pleasantly surprised at how that neighborhood absorbed and welcomed us. And already there are collaborative conversations taking place with the immediate surrounding neighbors about how to better cater to that community. And then, of course, that little distance between where the church is and where the Negley building is provides us an opportunity to minister to that space in between now. So it really expands the footprint, but it gives us an opportunity to showcase state-of-the-art technology, what we do in terms of pedagogy and curriculum to prepare kids to get ready for college, what we're doing to make sure that seniors in their golden years are enjoying the best of life, and to do all of that under the umbrella of what it means to be spiritually healthy.
Absolutely. You know, it's funny when you said that, because in my head, theoretically, you could walk from one to the other.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, and it's flat, so that's a good walk. Okay, let's talk about the actual opening itself. There is a grand opening coming up.
Yes. So the grand opening will be held June 15th.
Okay.
We will have a short ceremony, a ribbon cutting at 11 a.m. And then from 12 p.m. to approximately 6 p.m., we open for the community to just come out, take tours, see the space, see the programs and services that we have to offer, experience some of the demonstrations of the programs and activities. We want people to come, bring their families, bring their children. It'll be fun. We'll have bouncy houses and face painting and balloons and all of those things that will just make it a great family event.
I need to circle back because I know we have this really cute picture of kids in the summer camp. Let's talk about that summer camp a little bit, because when we talk about serving the community, anyone who is a parent, has been a parent, knows the challenge of finding a good space for their kids during the summer.
Right. So our summer program will start June 25th. It runs 8 weeks and through mid-August. And from 8 to 4, they are involved in many activities, some educational, but also we look to expose our kids to things that they may not have otherwise been exposed to. We take them on the river with the canoeing, horseback riding. We take them to the Steelers training camp, Idlewild Park. I mean, they do activities and field trips, at least. And then also they're exposed to other things in terms of languages. Of course, you're not going to learn Spanish or sign language over the summer, but it gives them a start. And so it's exciting, it's robust, it's filled with tons of things for our kids to enjoy through the summer.
So, Reverend Curtis, what is then the takeaway? I mean, we can talk about all these amazing programs going on at the community center. We can talk about opening the doors, and folks can come in and physically see it. But for a lot of people, this is going to be their first introduction to Mount Ararat and to the community center. What's the takeaway?
To think about the fact that Mount Ararat Church, Mount Ararat Activity Center, is ministering to the whole person, mind, body, and soul, and what that means for taking care of your family needs, taking care of your spiritual needs, taking care of your advocacy needs, taking care of your social and interpersonal dynamics. All of that is under one roof. And we have a great opportunity now with increased square footage for people to do that with enough space for the entire family to be ministered to, and for us to be able to provide services with a degree of excellence. I'm extremely proud of the updates and the technological futuring we were able to do with this building. When persons come into that building and see just what we've done with computerization, technology, how we've built the space out, I think they're going to be pleasantly surprised, particularly in the neighborhood where Google is trying to anchor into the neighborhood.
Right.
So we wanted to make sure that we were casting our vision out for the future as well.
I was going to say, in the grand scheme of things, you made 2 points that I want to pick up on before we run out of time. Number one, as a family, to have some place where everyone can go and have a need met, that is awesome. And then you add on this technology piece, which some people, be it rightly or wrongly, perceive that our community is kind of behind still on that digital divide. This sounds like it helps bridge that process as well.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, let's go. So it's June
15th, starting at 11 a.m.
Okay, don't have to register.
Don't have to register. Show up. There'll be food, fun, music, games.
Don't have to pay.
Exciting. Don't have to pay. Free
Tour
to
the
public.
building and come have a community party day with us.
And last question, I talked about the summer camp. We saw the great pictures. Is it too late for people? Are you openings?
There
for the
are
summer
still
camp?
openings,
Okay.
but I would say register soon. Spaces are limited, even in
Okay.
our new facility. There are scholarships available for families that are not able to afford to pay for their children.
And all that's on the website.
It's all on the
Which
website.
I think we've been showing, but let's talk about it too. Let's give them the website.
It's www.macac-inc.org.
Perfect. Thanks so much for joining us
Thank you.
today.
Thank you.
We are going to take a commercial break. When we come back, music's in the air. Well, sort of. The Pittsburgh Jazz Live comes back to town. Don't go away when the Lynn Hayes Freeland Show continues.